TomoNews presents Fingerprints.
Florida suspect tries to gnaw off his fingerprints after being arrested. The man in this video, Kenzo Roberts, was arrested on Thursday by Lee County Sheriff's Office detectives as he was driving a 2015 Mercedes listed as stolen. Police also found he was in the U.S. illegally, in possession of a fraudulent ID, a concealed firearm, and 3 fraudulent credit cards. After being arrested, a video released by police shows a desperate Roberts sitting in the back of a patrol car trying to get rid of his fingerprints by chewing on them and rubbing them against the cage. All that pain was for nothing, cause, fingerprints are actually really hard to gnaw off. A fingerprint scanner promptly identified Roberts, who was found to have 2 outstanding felony arrest warrants from Broward County for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You're pretty busted, dude.
Smart luggage could weigh itself and charge phones. A French luggage company is working on a connected suitcase with smart features that could include a fingerprint ID system as well as the ability to weigh itself. French luggage company Delta is asking visitors to its site to vote on which features they want to see in its new intelligent suitcase dubbed Pluggage, which connects to smartphones via an app. Among the proposed features are a built-in weight sensor that would tell the user how much the luggage weighs via the app, a USB port that would allow the user to charge devices without an outlet, a check lock function that would notify the user whether the luggage has been opened, a fingerprint lock that would add an extra layer of protection when opening the app, and a function that would notify the user when the luggage is aboard a flight. Those interested can visit the company's website to review and vote for the functions they want to include in the final product.
British trains are getting a tech upgrade. One of Britain's biggest rail watchdogs has laid out plans for the future of train travel, opting for more tech to make commuting easy and fuss-free. Ticketing options for the UK rail system are currently limited to paper tickets and credit cards, but that could change in the near future. Passengers may soon be able to open ticket gates using an app and Bluetooth signals on their smartphones. The lack of physical contact with the gate helps reduce delays and gets more people through during busier times. Eventually, the smartphone option could be replaced by biometrics, with fingerprint and iris scans identifying passengers and charging tickets directly to their travel accounts. New seat designs are also in the works for train carriages. One type provides staggered seating for more shoulder space and allows 20 to 30% more seats per carriage. Another design has traditional seating that can be converted into an alternative configuration at peak times, with tables that unfold into seats for added capacity. The UK rail system will also develop self-regulating trains that can communicate with each other in order to avoid conflicts at junctions. Doing so allows more frequent services and fewer delays. The new plans were unveiled at the Rail Delivery Group's annual conference in Birmingham, with plans for some of the upgrades already underway. Trials for smartphone ticketing will begin this year, and new seat designs could be built into existing trains within a year. £450 million has also been invested to test the new signaling technology for the intelligent trains.
Nearly 900 deportees were mistaken to given U.S. citizenship. Oops. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security has made a big boo-boo, over 850 in fact. An audit of the department found that 859 deportees, people who were supposed to be thrown out of the U.S., were actually granted citizenship instead. This is largely due to the fact that both they and the feds have sharing issues and don't hold several thousand fingerprint records in their digital databases. WTF! Homeland Security only started digitizing fingerprints back in '07. And there's around 148,000 records belonging to deportees, fugitives, and criminals that haven't been digitized. Scared yet? You should be. because 3 of the people mistakenly granted citizenship were found to be working in security-sensitive roles at airports and maritime facilities. Their credentials were revoked, but there could be more. The audit comes after terror attacks in San Bernardino, California, and Paris, France last year. It recommends that the Department of Homeland Security finish uploading old fingerprints. Yeah, no shit.
A revolutionary new handheld iris scanner that uses a smartphone may change the way facial recognition is carried out. The Stratus could be used by police to identify suspects. The user holds the device within a foot of the subject, and an image is taken that is compared with a built-in database. The device uses an iPhone 4 or higher. It works by taking photographs of the iris with the help of a bright infrared light and analyzing its patterns. The scanner also comes complete with a fingerprint scanner. The Stratus, which is being scouted by government and security agencies around the country, is said to be able to provide military-grade biometric scanning.
JetBlue and Delta look to the future. Boarding passes could soon be a thing of the past if trials of biometric technology by 2 U.S. airlines prove successful. JetBlue Airways is testing facial recognition technology on flights from Boston to Aruba. Instead of using a boarding pass, passengers taking part in the trial pose for a photo. The photo is transmitted to a U.S. Customs and Border Patrol database, which matches the image to the passenger's passport photo. Meanwhile, Delta Airlines is testing fingerprint recognition technology to grant lounge access to customers enrolled in its rewards program. Delta plans to extend the trial to check-in counters and boarding gates. The airlines hope that biometric scanning will speed up boarding times and improve security. Dutch national carrier KLM started using face scanning for boarding at Amsterdam's airport in February. If this technology helps get us to the gate quicker and keeps us safe in the air, then we're all for it. Samsung bets big on the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. The kimchi has landed. After an explosive year, Samsung is back with the release of its latest flagship smartphone, the Galaxy S8. Too bad White House-sized leaks gave the world plenty of sneak peeks, taking most of the thunder out of the NYC unboxing event. The Galaxy S8 comes with a greatly enlarged 5.8-inch display, thanks to a shot of Viagra. The S8 and the S8 Plus both have the completely useless curved OLED display. In addition, Samsung decided to say annyeong to the physical home button. The fingerprint scanner supports gesture recognition to open specific apps. The rear camera is staying at 12 megapixels, but it now comes equipped with laser autofocus. With the bigger displays, battery life is a concern. No word if the batteries come with the Note 7 option. The S8 comes with its own completely original Siri. Oh, sorry, we mean Bixby. The S8 and S8 Plus are also super affordable at over $800 and $900 respectively. Is this the iPhone killer that Samsung hopes it'll be? And are consumers ready to trust Samsung again?
Researchers discover how to transmit passwords through your body. University of Washington scientists have developed a way to send password credentials using the human body in place of wireless air transmission. Researchers are developing fingerprint technology to transmit data through the human body. They say this could be used to perform security checks such as authentication for door locks. The technique uses trackpads and smartphone fingerprint sensors to send low-frequency electromagnetic transmissions through the body instead of through the air.
The researchers know that these on-body transmissions could also be used to send password information to wearable technology.
Talk about hacking the human body, eh?
Chaos Computer Club, a Berlin-based group of hackers, claims to have defeated the new iPhone fingerprint identification system. A fingerprint sample is collected by dusting with colored powder. It is then solidified using a superglue ingredient to raise ridges in the fingerprint. The fingerprint is then photographed at a 2400 dpi resolution. After digital editing, the fingerprint is then printed onto transparent paper. The printout is then covered evenly in wood glue. Once the glue dries, the fingerprint can be affixed to another finger. The fake fingerprint can then be used to unlock the iPhone and even reset a new fingerprint.
Hackers can steal fingerprints from photographs. It's a fashionable way to strike a pose that apparently started in Asia and has gained popularity around the world. But now Japanese scientists are warning people their identities could be stolen simply by flashing the peace sign for a selfie. According to researchers from Japan's National Institute of Informatics, it is possible to steal someone's fingerprints in a photo taken from up to 3 meters away. All the potential hacker requires is a digital camera and that the fingerprints be well lit and in focus. The researchers say the peace sign makes it easy for hackers to match fingerprints to faces, posing a security threat to phones, laptops, bank accounts, and buildings. The researchers warn it is possible to steal fingerprints from peace sign gestures, waving, and giving people the thumbs up. So does that mean we can't take any more cutesy-wootsy photos? Maybe not, because the researchers have developed a titanium oxide-based coating that can be attached to fingers to hide their prints. The film protects fingerprints from theft, but doesn't stop them from working as security verification. However, it won't be available commercially for another 2 years. So in the meantime, you might want to protect your digits, or at least put on some gloves or something. Either that or strike a pose that won't lead to your fingerprints being stolen.